No one is calling you to come prepare dinner. No one is calling you to come take care of kids. No one is calling you to come do anything, come and wash plates. Nobody's calling you to do that. I mean, you have all the time to yourself. So hi, my name is Shalom. You're welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. And on this channel, we talk about faith, film, and friendship. Today's topic is how to maximize living alone. I was speaking with a friend recently, and we were talking about what it means to live alone, what the experiences are, and if it is overhyped. And it just got me thinking, what exactly are the ways that I have been maximizing living alone for the past three years now? Since I left home, I just started asking myself, what exactly have I done? How have I maximized this time? And I just decided to come on here and share some ways that I have been learning, and I believe that you too would learn from me. All right, so let's get right into it. The first thing is do everything you've always wanted to do. So are there things that you've always wanted to do for yourself while living alone? Please do it. Is it having some certain things in your house? For instance, you want to decorate your house in a certain way. You want to beautify your sitting room or your bedroom or your bathroom or your kitchen or any part of your house, any kind of apartment that you have. Are there things that you've always wanted to do in your space? This is the time to do it, because after now, it's not going to come back. It's not going to come back. Sorry, but that's the reality of things. It won't come back. So a good way to maximize living alone is doing all those things that you've always wanted to do for yourself. And the second point is learn how to cook. Please learn how to do things in the kitchen. So I'm saying this because personally I had an experience of not doing some things from home, and because of some things anyway, but I wasn't able to learn some things, or maybe I learned them but I didn't practice those things that I learned. So since I started living alone, that's one thing I've been doing: practicing, experimenting with dishes, experimenting with different types of food, experimenting different things generally, and learning on the go. So the things that I've learned before, I'm now practicing them, and the things that I don't know, I'm learning them on this journey. So it's very good for you to learn those things. Also learn housekeeping, other things that you don't know, maybe how to take care of yourself, how to take care of things that pertain to you and your basic living. A good way to maximize living alone is learning all these things, grooming yourself in this way. And like I said, learn to do things in the kitchen. It really helps. Cooking is a life skill. It's not something that only women should know how to do. It's not something that belongs to the female gender. It's something that belongs to every one of us. So learn how to cook. My next point is pray more often. Living alone also gives you the opportunity to do some things that are not good, because you're not accountable to anybody. You have the key to your house. You can go out and come in at any point you want to. But what about we take it a notch higher in a good way and actually start practicing something that will benefit our spiritual life, and that is pray more often. Because you're living alone, you can scream at the top of your voice. Okay, not to disturb your neighbors, but you get what I mean. You can pray as much as you want, as long as you want. No one is calling you to come prepare dinner. No one is calling you to come take care of kids. No one is calling you to come do anything, come and wash plates. Nobody's calling you to do that. I mean, you have all the time to yourself. So it's a very good way to maximize living alone by praying more often and praying longer. I believe that is something that will help you, because living with people or living in your family house, many times you might want to do those things, but the spirit is willing, but other people are making you weak. So maximize your time. Okay, the next point is spend time with yourself. Spend more time with yourself. Spend time loving on yourself. Spend time taking care of yourself. I mean, living alone means you can get into the bathroom and spend 1 hour there. I mean, nobody is calling you to come out. Nobody is asking you to hurry up. You're basically on your own, so you can take some time, have your beauty baths, you can take some time, take care of yourself, do your manicure and your pedicure. You can take some time, just love on yourself, do some kind of self-care thingy for yourself. Just take care of yourself, spend time with yourself, like spend quality time with yourself. I don't know if this happens to only introverts like me, but whenever I have that opportunity to stay alone, which I have right now, I make sure that I spend a lot of time with myself. Literally speak to yourself, have conversations with yourself, talk to yourself. When it's time to cuddle yourself, please do. I mean, you stay alone, right? So maybe you can cuddle yourself, you can just hug yourself, have hard and tough conversations with yourself. Those things that you normally maybe talk to somebody about, you can talk to yourself, you can interact with yourself. You can also journal your thoughts while you have these conversations with yourself. So spend quality time with yourself. It's a beautiful way to maximize living alone. Spend quality time with yourself. You'll be glad that you did. My final point is practice time management. As someone that lives alone, there's also this temptation to spend time doing some things that you're not supposed to do, or spend more time doing some things that you're not supposed to spend a lot of time on. For instance, spending time on your phone. You could spend hours upon hours on your phone. I remember a time when I was living with a relative of mine. They had a family, so at that time, it was really difficult for me to, for instance, be on my phone for hours because I mean, you have things to do. So I was working, and after work, I was also working remotely at the time. So after work, I have things to do at home. I have to take care of the house, do the things I'm supposed to do for kids, just do the things I'm supposed to do basically. And of course, I can't be found on my phone for long. Well, I mean, now staying on my own, I literally have my time to myself and myself to myself. I can now just do anything I want to do at any time, but it's not right. Practicing time management will save me a lot because when you're living with people, many times you'll be like, oh, I wish I wasn't living with people. Or you say things like, if I was living alone, I would have done this, I would have been doing this, da 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 da. But maybe you're not living alone and you're not doing all those things you said you're going to do. So how far? It's a good thing if you maximize your time, if you learn or practice time management is very necessary. So I have come to the end of this video, and I believe that you learned something that will help you to maximize your time as someone that lives alone. Please do everything you want to do. For instance, this YouTube channel that I started began as a result of living alone. My first video on this channel was showing my first apartment, or will I say my first room. I mean, we all start somewhere. So my first video was about that. And that was actually an inspiration for me to start up. And from there, I decided, okay, what should I even do with this YouTube channel? I decided that, okay, fine, I could actually come here and talk. I could actually just speak, and you will listen and you will learn something. So get inspired and follow your passion. It's time to live and live more. Do all the things that you want to do basically, because the time will come by the grace of God when you will be duly settled in a home of your own. At that time, you will still enjoy life, but it will now have some kind or different kind of boundary. It will have a different kind of boundary that you need to adhere to. So please maximize your time as someone that lives alone. Okay. All right, so thank you so much for watching this video. Kindly like, share, and stay subscribed on this channel, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.